1. You don't need everyone's approval. Have you ever wondered why some people seem completely comfortable being themselves? They don't constantly ask, "Do you like me?" They don't change their personality just to fit in. And they don't need applause to believe they're doing something right. That's not arrogance. That's emotional independence. People who don't need constant validation have learned something powerful. Your worth doesn't increase when people praise you, and it doesn't decrease when they criticize you. 2. They know their own worth. The first thing these people understand is self-worth. They don't measure themselves by likes, compliments, followers, money, or attention. They know who they are when nobody's watching. Think about it. If your confidence depends on other people's reactions, then other people control your confidence. But when you know your own value, you stop begging the world to confirm it. You become your own source of reassurance. 3. They don't chase everyone. People who don't need validation also stop chasing everyone. They don't force friendships. They don't beg someone to stay. They don't constantly text people who clearly don't care. And they don't spend their energy trying to convince someone of their worth. They understand a simple truth. What is meant for you won't require you to destroy your self-respect to keep it. Sometimes walking away isn't losing someone. Sometimes it's finally choosing yourself. 4. They can handle rejection. Another powerful quality is their relationship with rejection. Rejection hurts, that's normal, but emotionally independent people don't turn rejection into a statement about their identity. Someone saying no doesn't mean you're worthless. Someone not choosing you doesn't mean you're not valuable. It simply means that person, that opportunity, or that situation wasn't the right fit. They don't ask, "What's wrong with me?" They ask, "What's next?" 5. They don't compare their lives. They also understand that comparison is a trap. Social media can make it look like everyone else is winning. Someone is richer. Someone is more attractive. Someone has a better career. Someone is traveling more. But you are comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. People who don't need validation focus on their own lane. They don't ask, "Am I ahead of them?" They ask, "Am I better than I was yesterday?" 6. They are comfortable being alone. And here's something most people underestimate. People who don't need validation are comfortable being alone. Not because they hate people, because they don't hate themselves. They can sit in silence without reaching for their phone. They can eat alone, work alone, think alone, and spend a night alone without feeling like something is missing. They've learned that solitude isn't loneliness. Sometimes solitude is where you finally hear your own voice. They don't explain everything. Another sign of emotional strength, they don't feel the need to explain themselves to everyone. When someone misunderstands them, they don't panic. When someone dislikes them, they don't immediately launch into a defense. They know that not everyone deserves access to their story. Sometimes silence is more powerful than explanation. Because when you are secure within yourself, you don't need to win every argument. You just need to stay true to who you are. 8. They accept criticism. Without losing themselves, don't confuse confidence with refusing criticism. People who don't need validation can still listen. They can admit when they're wrong. They can learn. They can change. But there's a difference between accepting useful criticism and allowing every opinion to define you. They take what helps. They leave what doesn't, and they keep moving. That's emotional maturity. 9. They choose values over applause. Ultimately, People who don't need validation live according to their values. They don't make decisions just because something will make them popular. They choose what is right over what is impressive. They choose discipline over attention, character over popularity, peace over drama, and long-term growth over temporary approval, because applause fades, but the person you become stays with you. 10. Become your own approval. So stop waiting for everyone to approve of you. Stop asking the world for permission to become who you were meant to be. You don't need everyone to understand you. You don't need everyone to like you. And you definitely don't need everyone to validate you. Work on yourself. Keep your promises to yourself. Build your character. Know your values. And when the world becomes quiet, make sure you can still respect the person looking back at you in the mirror. Because real confidence isn't hearing everyone say you're enough. Real confidence is being able to say it to yourself and truly believe it. You don't need the world's approval. Welcome to my channel, Billionaire Blueprint. If you enjoy this content, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more.